Good evening, everyone. Namaskar. Hello, and welcome to this day 3 of anxiety and depression workshop. So, am I audible to everyone? Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me? Please write in the chat box quickly. If you can hear me, just say yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right. So, I hope everybody is able to hear me, and if there is anyone, just please check on your end. Okay, if you are unable to hear it clearly or if you are unable to hear it loudly, so please check it at your end because I think it's quite clear from our side. Okay, so just want to know, like, is there anyone who hasn't joined last two sessions, day before and yesterday? So, are there anyone who haven't joined yesterday or day before? Just say I or me in the chat box. We just want to know so that I can give you the information for the last two sessions. Me. Okay. Good evening. Good evening. So, those who haven't attended day 1 and day 2 of this workshop, can you please let me know in the chat box quickly by saying me? There are 2, 3 guys, 4 guys, I think, till now. So rest of you have attended day before and yesterday. Okay, fantastic. So see guys, those who are new, so we have already like covered 2 days on this topic, and today is day 3. So you have already missed lot many things. So what you can do is we have both day 1 and day 2 available on YouTube in my YouTube channel under the live section. Okay, so if you guys haven't attended those sessions, so please go to the live section, search or look for day 1 and day 2, last 2 days, and you will be able to find the recordings there. So you can go and look into that. Otherwise, if you want to attend next time, that's also open to you. But next time it will be in Hindi, so you can attend the Hindi batch and sometime later in English also. Okay, so let me just share the link. I think some people don't have the link. All right, so this is the YouTube channel link. So you can go under the live section. Okay, and there you can find out the videos for last 2 days. Okay, all right. So let's start off then. To just give them a background of how we started off, let me just give a quick overview in next 3-4 minutes so that they also understand like where we are coming from, why we are saying what we are saying. Okay, so let me just move on to the agenda. So see, this was a 3-day workshop where on day 1 we did the in-depth understanding of the problems. So whatever problems you have come up with, so we have given a different perspective to your problems and tried to look deeply into them. And the analysis which we did was more into what you are facing. So what exactly your body, your mind, you are going through. So that deep understanding we took. Then yesterday on day 2, we did some techniques, some solutions which you can use for handling your problems. So today on day 3 also we'll be working on some solutions, some techniques so that you can understand them and work upon them. Okay, to take you out further. So in day 1, we tried to understand that everything starts with a thought and how when you get a trigger from outside, the thoughts start building up there are some pictures which comes up, you start getting new emotions and feelings on your body. So when you have this, so we tried to go deep into it and checked that there are certain situations or triggers which are coming from outside, or sometimes you are accessing your memory. So you can have a fight with somebody, with your family member, some relative, your neighbor, some colleagues, some boss. So it can come from anywhere. If somebody is having any fears of any, say, dog, rats, cats, bats, water, heights, spiders, or any other fears, then also you can get affected by it if you see something like that. Suppose you have the fear of dogs, then if you just hear about dogs or you see a dog, then also that fear starts coming up. Okay, the trigger starts coming up. So there are a number of situations from outside. For example, if you just see an ambulance or a hospital, and if you have like lot many guys were saying they have some issues with some health related things, like will I get a heart attack, will I get cancer. They are not having that, but they have seen somebody and they are now getting those thoughts that will I get a heart attack, because their heart is running faster, they are feeling breathlessness and all those stuff. Okay, so from that, number of triggers start coming up from different things, maybe from phone call, from some TV news, from any picture, or seeing someone. So you can get those triggers from anywhere. Then these repetitive negative thoughts start up. The examples which I gave was like he, she dished me. Are these heart attack symptoms? Am I getting a heart attack? Why am I feeling this nervousness, घबराहट in the chest area? Will I die? मैं मर तो नहीं जाऊंगा? Is something happening to me? What will happen with my family? All my body test reports are fine. Why are these symptoms coming on my body? How are my legs, hands moving? So we did analysis on these negative thoughts, and you also came up with certain numbers like which is matching to you. So if you are matching with say number 7, 8, 9, so you wrote it in the chat box, and we found that all 13 were quite matching with lot many people, and there were few more thoughts which could also be fitted into the list. Okay, even suicidal thoughts, or will I lose my money, will I be able to sleep or not tonight. So those kind of thoughts keep coming to you. Okay, then there are certain pictures which start running up related to your thoughts, and when these things start building up, the body starts giving negative emotions. The emotions will be related to whatever thought you have taken. Maybe it's fear, guilt, jealousy, grief, stress, some threatenedness, some confusion. So different things start coming up, different emotions start coming up. And then is the final ultimate thing, which is your anxiety, the unwanted feelings coming on your body, like nervousness, feeling bad, tightness, heaviness, or pain in the chest area, heart palpitation, breathlessness, difficulty in breathing. You're facing your stomach is upset, you're feeling nauseatic, some tingling sensation, lump in throat. There's something you feel like there is something which is there in my throat, but you don't have anything. Then you have feeling of temperature difference, some headache, something or the other which your body can feel that you are facing, like feeling of you are unreal or something like that, or you are lost completely. So those kind of feelings are termed as anxiety. Okay, so there are multiple things which are coming on your body. So we try to analyze how, see, there is a name given to your disease, to whatever problem you are facing. So you know, like I'm going through maybe depression, somebody saying I'm going through OCD, somebody saying I'm going through some fear phobia. But the ultimate thing is that you guys understand that there is a pattern to it. You are getting some trigger and your thoughts start coming up. When those thoughts start coming up, then there are emotions which get running in your body. And then you see these unwanted feelings of anxiety on your body. Okay. And then your action changes completely. So we tried to understand this and went deeper on day one, looked into various other things like CBT, ABCD worksheet. Then we looked at why we are doing this, why our mind is behaving like this, how this thought can relate to different diseases. So the first day we tried to analyze a lot on the problem side, and we took one golden rule: na darna hai, na bhagna hai, na ladna hai. Bas face karna hai. This was in Hindi, and then we converted it into English like no fear, no running away, no fighting back. Only face your anxiety. But as I tell everyone, first of all, if you are facing any problems, just go and get your body checkups done. Get your body checkups done, or all of your body, your heart, your lungs, or wherever you are facing any challenge. Just get the checkup done. Make sure you rule out the physical part there, that there is no problem in the physical part, your organs are running perfectly fine. Then you start seeing that your anxiety, your mind related issues, your thought related issues, those will then be taken care by attending this workshop. Okay. So this was on day one, which we did. Then moving on to day two, we did couple of wonderful techniques like tapping. So we tried to understand it in deep. We tried to break it up into 2, 3 steps. We tried to do it with some volunteer also on his problem. Then we also did one more technique known as music technique with the help of this communication model, by understanding that the communication which we are doing inside us in form of thoughts is broken into 3 parts: words, tonality, and body language. We will work on it today also, so don't worry. So that was just a background on what we did yesterday. So now we are ready to start off the day 3, guys. So today we'll be working deeply on with some more techniques. So are you guys ready for the day 3? Are you guys ready? So just type it in the chat box. If you guys are ready, just type ready in the chat box quickly, and then we will start it off. Yes, ready, 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 ready. Yes, yes, fantastic, fantastic. So if you guys are ready, let's move ahead and we will start off the day. All right. So first thing, which I told you yesterday also, that if you want to come out of your current issues, become unstoppable. Make yourself unstoppable, otherwise, you won't be able to come out of this problem. If you are unable to make your health a top priority, at least among top 3, 1, 2, or 3, until then, you won't be able to come out of this problem. So increase the priority of your health to top 3 and make yourself unstoppable. Then only you will be able to achieve this, because otherwise, if the priority is low, then you will always face the problem of leaving things in middle. Because until your priority is high, there will be n number of things which will be coming in your day-to-day life. Somebody will say, do this work, help me out, or go there, or somebody's marriage is coming, somebody's birthday is coming, something is happening there or here. Your boss is saying that you have to make sure today the work is done. So until you have the priority of your health in the top 3, nobody will be able to help you. So for at least next 2 months, next few weeks, make sure you become unstoppable at your health level. Until you get this right here in your mind, till then, nobody will be able to help you. So you make yourself unstoppable, and then see that within next 2 months, you will be making a great progress on your health. So please understand this. This is for you, but it has to be done by you only. Because I can only guide you. You need to take the steps. You need to walk on the path for next 2 months. Okay. Until you do that, so nobody will be able to help you. If you want to come out of it completely, you need to work on different things. Until you work, it will be a problem then. Okay. All right. So on thoughts, I've been saying about the thoughts like from day one. Yesterday also we talked about thoughts. So I've been talking a lot about how your thoughts should be like. There are n number of things we have talked about the thoughts. So what do you think now? Like, how important are your thoughts? What importance does your thought carry? So what do you think on scale of 10 points, like 1 to 10? 10 means the thoughts are very, very important. 1 means they are very less important. Okay. So now tell me, what do you think? How important are your thoughts? 10 means they're very, very important. 1 means very less. So what do you say? Just type it in the chat box. Just type it in the chat box. So please forget about the chat box regarding your problems. Okay. So please don't comment here or repeat your problems. Okay. Please don't talk among yourself. Otherwise, you will be missing out. And if there is somebody who is like doing or repeating your chats, then we will maybe remove you from the session. So please don't disturb others. Focus and try to get the most out of it. Current कल का video already it's there on the YouTube under the live section. Okay, please go and look there. Kakunori Shivakumar, I think you are repeating your message. Please don't do that. Okay, and I think I don't know why you are repeating that. Okay. So can you please write down? 2, 3 guys have written 10, 3 others. I want everybody to be active in the chat box. Everybody to be there. How important are your thoughts? What do you think on the 10-point scale? If you are saying 10, that means very, very, very important. 1 means very less important. I want everybody to participate so that you can get most out of the workshop. Yes, quickly in the chat box. 5, 10, 7, 5 out of 10, 5. All right. Others, where are you? Please be in the chat box so that we can communicate. Yes, 3, 7, 2, 5. Good. Okay. So now let's see what importance you should give to your thoughts. We will now understand. You have your own assessment, your own numbers. Now let's go to the next slide and try to understand what importance you should give to your thoughts. So see guys, this mind is a great storyteller. This is a wonderful storyteller. It will give you so many stories that you won't believe whether that is true, false, or what it is giving. So this is such a fantastic storyteller. You don't even come to know like what kind of story is that. And it gives you stories in terms of your thoughts. So when you are saying, I can't do this, it will tell you 100 reasons why you can't do that. And if you just change that thought and you say, I can do this and nobody else can do better than me for this, then you will see it will give you 10 reasons why you can do it. So when you are saying, I am not that much educated, I don't have that much money, I don't have those many facilities, my father is not that rich, or my husband is not giving me this, or my wife is not letting me do this. So these are all your stories which you are telling yourself. These are wonderful stories which you are showing or telling to yourself. Okay, so please don't play with the screen, guys. I have to reshare it. Okay. So, as I said, this mind here, it will keep telling you stories regarding your problems also. So, when you are saying, why I am in this situation, it will be telling you different stories every day. It will say, you are here because of that incident which happened to you 10 years back. If that wouldn't have happened, then your life would have been totally different. If that person would have helped you, your life would have changed completely. If your family members would have supported you, your life would have been totally different. If your boss would have given you promotion, you could have reached, I don't know where. So you are telling these stories to yourself every day. That means your mind is telling you stories every day. And That's also regarding your health, even which you are very, very concerned of. So, see, this is an organ like your heart, your kidneys, your lungs, your hands, your heart. So, this brain is also an organ, and its function is to give you thoughts. Okay, its basic function is to give you thoughts. As simple as that. It's very much like a Google where you just go and search something. Okay, suppose you want to like know something about say some city or some uh, dish or something else, anything, and you just go and type into Google, and there will be n number of websites which comes up, right? So you go and look around for three, four, five websites, and you will find whatever you are looking for, and you just close it up. So that's the way Google is functioning and how we are accessing different information from there, right? But you are not looking at all the websites given there because some are relevant to you and some other are irrelevant for you, because one word it tries to matches wherever it can match in the whole database, and it tries to find out what all is contained regarding that problem or regarding that search. Now your mind is also behaving in the same manner. When you are looking around for something, it starts giving you thought on that thing. And those thoughts which it is giving, it is just like the information when you Google, that it may be relevant to you, it may be irrelevant to you. But what we take, whatever information is given from here, we start thinking that everything is important to us. Everything is important, and whatever it is saying, it's all true. We just assume it's all true. If it is saying, kahin tu mar to nahi jayega, you die, we believe that and start getting scared. Isn't it? That's why people who are suffering from things like, will I get a heart attack? Will I get cancer? They are getting these thoughts from last 2 years, 3 years, somebody from 5 years. But till now, they haven't got anything. But still, they are believing their mind when it is giving the thought, oh, you die? Will I die someday or today? Whenever the heart starts pumping faster, and when they go and get it checked up, everything is working fine. The doctor says your heart is fantastic, nothing has happened. Multiple tests you get done. You have got it done last month also, the previous month also. You have got through it three, four times, and every time the doctor is saying your heart is running fantastic. No need to worry. This is just anxiety. This is just because of your thoughts. But you don't believe it. Next time, it again says that your heart is running fast. Is it a heart attack? And you again run. Isn't this happening? Yes, every time. So, whatever this mind, this brain is giving to you, we take it as orders, as if we are the servants and this is the boss. As if whatever he is saying, everything is important. We don't take it as Google search. It has given us thoughts because it's its function, it's its basic function, and it is doing its job. But we think whatever he's saying, that's perfectly true. That is important. And I need to get it done. We don't see what exactly is the truth, what thing is real, what is unreal. We always think the wise man, the Chanakya is sitting here and he is guiding us. Like your heart is doing its job, your kidney is doing its job, your pancreas are doing its job, other organs are doing their job, the mind is also doing its job of just giving thoughts about the matter you just thought about. So its job is to give you those thoughts. So whatever is stored in its database, so it starts giving information from that. And its first instinct is to secure you, make you safe. So whenever it feels that there is some danger, whenever you think your heart is pounding, it starts giving you thought. Oh, is somebody near? Is there someone who can help you to go to the hospital? Because it wants you to be safe. That's its basic instinct. and you have programmed it like this because last time when this thing happened, you told it that this is going to be a heart attack, this looks like to be a heart attack, or whenever you're going outside you feel like, will I get anxiety? So that programming has happened, and now the mind, when this information comes up, just it matches for just a fraction of thing. It's say 10, just 10% match happens. When the new situation comes up, just 10% if the match happens, it starts behaving in the same old fashion because that old pattern runs up. And it gives you that same anxiety on your body. Because this mind is scared. It wants that you become safe because it can only be survive until this body, this person survives. So its job is to make sure this person is safe. And when it is giving you the thoughts of saying, oh, go to the hospital, oh, just check whether the heart is running okay or not. So it's job. But now your role comes into picture. You need to see which thoughts are important for me, which are relevant for me, which I have to trash, which I have to consider. Because this person is like a Google, which is giving all the information. But I have to see which one matches with me because I have gone through these tests last month only, before that even. And I have got it checked 2, 3 times, but all my body parts are running fantastic. Why am I worrying that I have to again run and do all those checkups again to find out that everything is running fine? All the organs are fine. This is happening because of anxiety. But we take these as orders. Whatever thought comes, we take them as orders, considering that this is me who is saying this. Me means as a whole, this whole personality. He is saying that you are going to get a heart attack. Or if you go outside, you will get anxiety. If you do this, you will get the same feelings. But it is your mind, it is one organ of your body which is giving these thoughts. You need to differentiate from yourself. You need to differentiate between this one organ and whole of your body. Otherwise, this great storyteller will keep giving you stories and you will keep running like this because it has been programmed by you yourself. And how these thoughts get important is because whenever a thought comes, see, there are 60, 70,000 thoughts which come to you daily on to every individual. Okay. So when so many thoughts are coming, but these like few thoughts, those only impact us deeply, like which we call negative thoughts. Say if somebody is facing the issue of cancer or like getting the thoughts of cancer or like heart attack or anxiety or anything else. So those guys get afraid or scared and those anxiety comes up when those thoughts only comes up, right? Other thoughts, 60, 70,000 thoughts daily keep going through the mind, but we don't bother about them. We are only focused on these thoughts because when these thoughts came to us for the first time, our body reacted. We reacted through our emotions and feelings. Otherwise, the mind would have left this thought. But when we give a push through our reaction, through our feelings, through our emotions, mind consider that this thought is very important for this person. And I need to give more awareness, more information about this now. Whenever this thing comes up again, or even a small match to this comes up again, I have to give more and more information. So it red flags that information, and whenever this matches, it starts giving you more and more information. Is it clear to everyone? I've tried to explain it very deeply so that you can understand what exactly is happening here. So please understand it deeply and just let me know in the chat box. If it is clear, just type clear so that we can move ahead. If there is any question on this, let me know now. Type it in the chat box. Is it clear, everyone? I want everybody to respond in the chat box, please. See, देखिए मैं बहुत मेहनत कर रहा हूँ. I am working hard. I want you to focus and work hard as well. So please, I just want you to be focused and put it in the chat box. Yes, sir. Clear, sir. Clear. Very good explanation. Thank you. Clear how to respond when we get that kind of thoughts. Okay. We'll be coming to different techniques. Don't worry, Kapunari. We'll be coming to that. Clear, clear, clear. How to control the thoughts. We'll be coming to the techniques. Don't worry. Yesterday also we did couple of them. But today also we'll be doing some techniques. Thank you. Thank you, Prachi. Thank you. Okay. Let's move ahead. If everything is clear to you guys, let's move on. So now, see, the guys who are worried about the thoughts, like there are lot many thoughts going in my mind, and I don't know what is impacting me, what is not. Okay. So how you need to analyze your thoughts to come up to a conclusion, like what is impacting me, what is creating problem for me. Okay. So you need to understand this thoroughly. If you are troubled by overthinking, if you are troubled by different thoughts and you are unable to understand or realize what thoughts are troubling me. Okay. So if you want that kind of thing, then please understand this. So see how you need to analyze your thoughts. So see, there are around 60, 70,000 thoughts coming to everyone, all the people in this world. This is by like a analysis done, a research work done, where they found that there are around 60, 70,000 thoughts which are coming to everyone on an average. Okay. So if we want to analyze 60, 70,000 things, it will be really difficult. So if there are 60, 70,000 people in an organization, so how do they like manage those people? How do the head of the company, the CEO or whoever, the chairman or whoever is there, so how does he analyze the performance of all those people? They simply divide them into departments and take the reporting from those departments, like how people are doing there. So same thing you need to do here. Okay. So same way, what we do is that for say for today, just sit down with yourself and just try to analyze things. How we will analyze is we will just create different departments, or you can say different categories. So those categories, like some of them I've mentioned here, like self category, because every day I think about myself. Like some thoughts will be around me, like how I'm looking, what I am doing, what exactly I need to wear, or what n number of thoughts will be there. So those are about self category. So whatever is there around me, I'll put it in the self category. Then there will be some thoughts which come around your family, maybe your parents, your spouse, your kids, whoever is there in your family. So related to that, some thoughts may keep coming because those family members are living around you. Okay, so they are the close ones. So those thoughts will be also coming around them almost on the daily basis. So a bucket of family. Then you make a bucket of relatives and friends. Okay. So relatives and friends. So in this bucket, so if you are thinking about like your friend or your relative or any known person who is some way linked to you, so whatever thoughts are coming, so this is the category or the department where you need to keep the thoughts in. So this was about personal thoughts. Then there will be some thoughts which come up from the professional environment. So we keep a department for job or business, whatever you are indulging in. So some thoughts will be related to your job or your profession. Okay. Then there could be some thoughts which are coming from the past situation, like something happened to you 5 years back, but till now you are getting thoughts from there. Some people like they are concerned about their future, or some people think about how will I do in the future, or they plan about their future. So some thoughts daily they plan about the future. So there is a future bucket. There could be something around the present, your present work going on. So suppose you want to call a carpenter today, you want to call a plumber today, so things around those things will be done. Or you want to attend a marriage today, so some thoughts will be going around that. And if there are anything else, you just put it in the random bucket. Or you can make one or two more buckets if you require those, because these are say mine. when I analyze my thoughts, like what all the categories of thoughts I am getting. So these were few basic buckets which I am getting almost on the on a daily basis. These kind of thoughts. Okay. So you may have one or two more categories, but everybody would have the self bucket, the family category, the relatives, friends, job or business, past thing, future, present. So everybody should have these buckets, right? There could be addition, one or two more. And then when you have formed these buckets, now just sit down and analyze. Like today, if you see what percentage of thoughts came around me, that this is a rough analysis, totally rough. Okay, we are just trying to come up with the heaviest bucket, like where from the more number of thoughts are coming. So when I analyze, so I say around myself there is just 10% of thoughts which I'm getting today. Then if I think about the family, so for today I just got around roughly 10% of thoughts, like every 100, say 10%, 10 thoughts were around my family. Okay, then there was nothing around relatives or friends or past thing. I was thinking a lot about my, say, if I'm in a job, just say job. I'm thinking about my business or my job a lot today. So for example, if I'm getting lot many thoughts, I try to analyze and I said at least every 30 out of 100 were about the job itself. If something has happened to your in your office or in your with your client in your business, then there will be lot many thoughts coming up, right? So I put a number of say 30% in this bucket. Then there were some thoughts which were related, because when your job is impacted, when your future is when your business is impacted, so then it starts coming up here, how will my future turn up, like how will I give my EMIs? How will I get my new clients? What will happen to my family members? So those kind of thoughts start coming up, and that why I say like 25% on the future bucket. Okay, 10% of the present, whatever happened during the day, and just say 15% randomly. So this was a total rough estimate which I did for one day. Okay, then you need to sit for 5 to 7 days regularly and try to analyze just by sitting, and just try to give it a number, like which bucket is getting a what percentage in this. So you will be shocked to know, when you sit together for few days, you will find almost 90-95% of your thoughts are coming from the same categories day by day. Whatever thought came to you yesterday, mostly everything is repeated today, until there is something very big happened, or something like if somebody got ill and he has to be admitted to hospital, or if there is some function which is being arranged and it is planned for today, so then those thoughts will change. But if it is a normal routine, it will mostly be the same which you took yesterday or the day before. So 90 to 95% of our thoughts remain same. When I analyzed those for a few days, then I understood, like, okay, there are these two buckets which are going heavy, like about your business and the future concerns, suppose. So when we analyze this, that these are the heaviest buckets, they are contributing around 55% of say 60,000 thoughts daily, which is around roughly 33,000 thoughts in one day. And when you get 33,000 thoughts in one day from one bucket, that means it's all around your job and future concern, job, future concern, job, future concern. Whole of your day is going around that. Only one category. That means there is certain problem around those categories. So you need to now understand, when you are finalized with, okay, these two categories are the most impacting ones. Now my job is to assess, okay, let's go deeper into these categories and now understand what problem is there. Why am I getting so many thoughts which are impacting me even? Why am I getting from these two categories? Then when you go deeper, you will get to know, oh, okay, there is something going on in my job, in my business. So what exactly is going on? Where is the problem? Is my deliverables not happening? Is my boss a problem? are my colleagues a problem, or is my company itself is a problem? Where exactly the problem is, or the job market which I'm trying to look out for a new job, is that a problem? What exactly is the problem? Then when you go deeper into it, you will be able to analyze it very, very quickly. Okay, so everybody understood how you need to do analysis of your thoughts, because if you go haywire, there will be 60, 70,000 thoughts daily which are coming up, and you won't be able to figure out which area is impacting you. So once that is clear, then we go deeper into other techniques and neutralize our thoughts which are coming from there. So we will go on to different techniques. Then first, you must understand which area, what thoughts are impacting me. Okay, clear till now, everybody? All right. So let's move on to a wonderful technique known as anxiety mind game. If everybody is ready for these techniques and it is clear to you, whatever I have told till now, so be ready for the anxiety mind game then. So in this technique, what we will do is we will play a game, and this game will require you both your physical and mental, both aspects. You need to work on it physically as well as mentally. So please be seated in a place where you can participate, where you can work physically on it, where nobody disturbs you for say next 15-20 minutes. That's it. I am not asking for more. So please be seated in a place where nobody disturbs you for next 15-20 minutes, so that you can fully focus on the game and you can get some mind going, get your mind running, get your body running into it. Okay, is it clear? So if that is clear, to move to a place if you are not seated in such a place. Okay, and now just close your eyes and get a thought which is troubling you. Any situation or thought which is troubling you a lot. Again and again, the situation or the thought that is troubling you, please bring that into your mind. Like we did yesterday, just think about that situation, think about that thought. Take few seconds. Whatever was happening there in that situation, just try to go through it again. Make those pictures more clearer, more bigger, more brighter, as if everything is happening right now. If somebody has said something to you, or if you are saying something to yourself or to someone else, just make it more louder, more clearer. Try to hear that. Focus fully on the situation, on the thoughts, situation, whatever is there. Try to run it again and again in your mind. What happened there? What exactly happened? And now rank on the 10-point scale between 1 to 10. How difficult is this situation for you? Like, what do you rank in terms of 1 to 10? 10 means it's very, very, it's impacting me a lot. Say 10 out of 10. If it's not impacting you at all, just say 1. So what it is in terms of 10-point scale? Binduji, if it is not impacting you at all, take something else, because you're saying 1, that means not impacting me. 10 means it's impacting me quite a lot, or a lot more. Whoever is saying 1, that means the situation is not at all impactful to me. So don't take that situation. Why are you taking that which is not at all bothering you? If it is bothering you quite a lot, then it's 10. Yeah, okay. If you meant 10, then okay. Yes, okay. 10 out of 10, 6, 5, 8, 7, 10, 6, 10, 10, 10. All right. 10. Okay. Okay. Now, what we will do is we'll get up from our seat. I will also get up. You also need to get up from your seats. And we need to warm up our body for the mind game. We need to warm up our body for the mind game. So please get up from your seats. If you can switch on your cameras, please switch it on so that I can see you how you are doing. Okay? Hope you can see me and hear me well. We will go on to the mind game just after warming up our body. Okay? Because this is really, really important. See, energy needs to flow in. If there is lack of energy, if it's not flowing well, then it will be really like harming you, because you need to be energetic. All your work is dependent upon this energy. Whole of this world consists of energy in different forms. So you need to run up, you need to move your body, you need to shake your body, and you need to warm up for the mind game. So first of all, bring your hands like this, be on your toes, maybe bend your knees a little bit and shake your body fully. Shake your body fully. Shake yourself. Very nice. Fantastic. Shake your body. Shake your head even. For next 30-40 seconds, shake your body. If there is someone who is like having heart issues or any pregnant ladies, please avoid this exercise. You can do the next one. Okay. So if you can do it, you are physically completely fit, then only do it. Okay. So shake yourself for next few seconds. Again, shake your body. All right. Fantastic. Now, just hold on. Second step is take your hands up, be on your toes, and inhale. Inhale. Take a deep breath. And when you are coming down, exhale loudly like this. As if you are throwing out all the negativity, all the anxiety inside you, you are throwing it out. Do it again and again. When you are inhaling positivity and you are exhaling whole negativity. Do it again and again. All right. Okay, now we are ready for the mind game. So there are two conditions. Now listen to me. There will be two conditions, and let me just move on to the next slide. So if you can see my screen, you will see letters like A, B, C, D up till Y. You see A to Y, there are certain alphabets which are listed here. And under each alphabet, there is a code like HT, CH, or GT. There are three codes which are randomly distributed. HT means head thumping. Head thumping means like this. You need to do like this. Wherever you see HT, you need to do like this, thump your head, and you need to jump twice. Wherever you see CH, you need to cross your hands and you need to jump twice. Okay. Wherever you see GT, that is gorilla thumping, you need to thump your chest and you need to jump twice. Okay. Is it clear? Is it clear? Let me just do it for you for few letters. So we will be proceeding. So just watch now and we will be starting it again. Okay. So let's start with A. We need to go from A to Y. So you guys just watch me. So I will do some letters and you need to do the same way. Okay. So like I will start from A. A. Head thumping. B, cross your hands. C, gorilla thumping. D, head thumping. So similarly, we need to go from A to Y. This mind game requires some physical movements. So please, hope you are following. Are the rules clear? HT means head thumping and you need to jump twice. CH means cross your hands and jump twice. GT means gorilla thumping, jump twice. Every letter you need to jump twice on every letter, and HT head thumping, CH cross your hands, GT gorilla thumping. Okay, is it clear? Instructions clear to everyone? Just type clear in the chat box if it is clear. Or if you have any question, just type the question quickly. Or type clear. Quickly, everyone, please. Just type clear in the chat box. Clear, clear, clear. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, let's start off then. Let's start off. Okay. So I'm going to start off from A and we will not stop till Y. So you also start off from A and do till Y. If you like mess up a bit, one or two letters, keep doing, keep moving ahead and complete it till Y. Focus fully, both your physical as well as mental ability will be tested. You need to focus fully on the game. And if you don't focus, you will mess up. Okay, so let's start. A, head thumping. B, cross your hands. C, gorilla thumping. D, head thumping. E, gorilla thumping. F, gorilla thumping. G, cross your hands. H, cross your hands. I, head thumping. J, cross your hands. K, gorilla thumping. L, head thumping. M, gorilla thumping. N, cross your hands. O, gorilla thumping. P, cross your hands. Q, head thumping. R, head thumping. S, gorilla thumping. T, cross your hands. U, gorilla thumping. V, cross your hands. W, cross your hands. X, head thumping. Y, gorilla thumping. Okay, so this was condition 1. Guys, you don't have to sit right now. There is condition 2 also. But this time we will be going from Y to A. Ulta jayenge. We'll go back. Y to A. This time there will be some more addition to whatever I said earlier. So whatever you were doing in the first round, you need to do the same, but there will be small addition. So wherever it is head thumping, HT. So with HT, you need to do the same. You need to jump twice and you need to give out the monkey sound like this. You need to jump. Wherever it is HT, wherever it is CH, you say very good, twice. Wherever it is CH, cross your hands, just say very good. Wherever it is GT, gorilla thumping, you need to give out gorilla sound like this. Okay, wherever it's GT, you need to give out gorilla sound and jump twice. Okay, is it clear? HT means monkey sound. CH is very good. GT is okay. We are adding sound also along with whatever we were doing earlier. So now we need to go from Y to A. Okay. So let's start off. We will start off from Y to A, the condition 2. Gorilla thumping. Head thumping. Cross your hands. Very good. Very good. Very good. P. Very good. O. N. Very good. M. L. K. J. Very good. I. H, very good, very good. G, very good, very good. F, E, D, C, B, very good, very good. A, all right. You can sit down and relax. So this was the mind game, a combination of both your physical and skill and the mental skill. All right. So now, whoever has done it, like you are involved fully into it, just bring that situation once again, which you started off with, which you ranked in terms of 10-point scale. Just bring that situation again in your mind and now rank where do you stand in terms of 10-point scale. 5, 8, others also please bring in. How much is that impacting you now? When you think about that situation, what exactly is this? 7, because of tiredness. 6, 5, all others, everybody. Okay. See, in one go, whenever you are fully involved, whether it's mentally and physically, whatever we are doing. So if you are involved fully and then you analyze your situation, there is always a reassembling of things which is being done by our mind. So when you are analyzing it afterwards, when you are fully involved, when you are at the peak of your mental as well as physical assessment, which we are doing through that mind game. So that situation is very ideal. And after that, when you analyze your thoughts, so it will, today you may feel like it is because I am tired or I am this. But if you do it for some days, so it will really help you work on your mind level. So please take the screenshot, or if you want to create or your own like that, and you need to just put down those symbols, you can do that and just work it out for a few days at your home, at your leisure, but make sure you are doing it in a perfect environment where nobody disturbs you. You are involved fully, physically as well as mentally, because this is for the first time you are doing and it is on screen. So you may not be able to do it perfectly right. So try to doing it at home when you are fully focused and take the screenshot and work on it as you are completely relaxed and when you work on that thing. Okay, so if you can take the screenshot, it will be really good for you. Okay, taken. You can take the screenshot of the previous one also. So first of all, prepare for that. Be like, this is like the warm up thing, and then go for the mind game when you are focused, when you are ready for that activity. All right. Okay. So if it is done, then shall we move ahead? How to stop unnecessary thoughts coming into our mind. Kritik, there is no way to stop your thoughts. So don't even ask anyone to stop your thoughts, because that will be your last day, the last moment when somebody's thoughts get stopped. It starts up with the first one and ends up at the last. So never ever ask for stopping your thoughts. Secondly, there are thoughts which are troubling us. Okay, those thoughts are troubling us, as I said previously few minutes back, that these thoughts are troubling us because our body has given reaction to it. So there are 60-70,000 thoughts which are coming daily, but we are not bothered by all the thoughts. We are bothered by only a few thoughts or only a few kinds of thoughts. Okay, so those thoughts, our body has given reaction through emotions, through the feelings. So now if we want to make sure that the mind leaves out those thoughts freely and it doesn't trouble us, then we need to make sure we need to change the response which we are giving to those thoughts. If you can change the response, then the change starts happening. Like we did yesterday with the music technique, with the tapping, and today also we'll be working on another technique. So these are all related to thoughts and anxiety. Okay, if you are not there yesterday, maybe just look into the session yesterday, which was done. Okay, so these thoughts will only like leave that emotion part. Once that emotion is freed up from the words, then everything is sorted. Then your mind doesn't trouble you with that thought. Then it's like that something is coming into your mind and you are just relaxed till it comes in, goes out, comes in, goes out. Because whole day there are lot many thoughts which are coming up to everyone. So we are not bothered about all the thoughts. We are only bothered about few. So if you are bothered about some thoughts, just you need to work upon those thoughts diligently and you need to make sure that those reactions which you are giving, that response needs to change. Because suppose somebody is saying, will I get a heart attack? So when this thought comes up, the person's body language goes down, the person's tonality is totally different from the normal tonality. So it starts saying, will I get a heart attack or will I get cancer? So when this thing comes up, you need to change the response. And the next technique which is coming up will help you in that. Okay. So just hold on for some time and then you can see like how you can change those thoughts or you can work on those thoughts. Okay. Okay. So this is a testimonial from Mr. Bipin. Before we go on to the next technique, let's just hear from Mr. Bipin, who was affected during the COVID first wave. So he was suffering from anxiety, negative thoughts, fear, and because his family got affected, he was not affected by the COVID, but his family got affected, and still he got anxiety out of it. So because there was fear, what will happen, whether everybody will be okay or not, what will happen to us. So that way, a lot of fear got built up and he got into anxiety. So he decided to do some Ganeshji Murti Visarjan, but because of their, like with that Visarjan itself, he got some new thoughts and those also gave him trouble. So he was unable to like go to the Juhu beach where he was like doing the Visarjan. He was unable to go to the place of worship. He was getting anxiety while he was traveling even. He don't used to go out with his wife or children. He don't used to participate in different family activities even. Right? But after doing the sessions, so he was completely all right. He is now freely moving out to different places, traveling around. He is visiting Juhu beach, is going to different worship places, is enjoying the life with his like wife, his children, and all those stuff he is doing, which a normal person does. So let us hear from him what he says. आपने प्रोग्राम किया डिप्रेशन एंड एंजाइटी रिलेटेड सो जरा एक लिटिल लॉन्ग वीडियो लेट मी जस्ट प्रॉब्लम रिलेटेड आप लिटिल बिट
जो रहते ना उनके पास स्पेशलिस्ट के पास गया तो उन्होंने बोला कि आपको कुछ एंजाइटी और डिप्रेशन जैसा लग रहा है, ऐसा है आपको, आपका बिहेवियर जो भी है वो ऐसा लग रहा है कि आपको ये है एंजाइटी और ये डिप्रेशन। फिर बाद में उन्होंने दवाई दी और बोला कि ये आप कंटिन्यू रखो। बोला ठीक है। फिर मैंने 1 साल 1.5 साल तक मैंने कंटिन्यू इस दवाई खाई। इन बिटवीन में काउंसलिंग भी 1-2 जगह पे किया कि भाई मुझे कुछ दवाई ना खानी पड़े तो बेटर है कि भाई मैं काउंसलिंग करूं। तो फिर भी ठीक नहीं हुआ। फिर बाद में आपसे मुलाकात हुई तो मैंने आपका प्रोग्राम ज्वाइन किया। हाँ, आपका प्रोग्राम ज्वाइन किया। तभी मेरी दवाई चालू थी आपके साथ। जब मेरा प्रोग्राम था ना तभी मेरी दवाई चालू थी। दवाई से क्या होता था कि मैं काफी टाइम तक सोया रहता था। सवेरे 10 बजे 11 बजे तक मैं सोता ही रहता था, और बॉडी में है ना वो मूवमेंट नहीं रहती थी। बॉडी में है ना मेरा जो भी फिजिकल एक्टिविटी वो नहीं होती थी।
जी जी।
तो मैं बोला ठीक है। फिर बाद में आपसे 1 सेशन 2 सेशन 3 सेशन 4 सेशन ऐसा सब किया, तो मुझे है ना थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस आ गया। कॉन्फिडेंस ये आ गया कि ये माइंड गेम है, और ये जरूरी नहीं है कि आपको ये दवा से ही ठीक हो। ये कोई जरूरी नहीं है। सिर्फ आपको है ना जो आपके मन के अंदर जो बैठा हुआ है वो सिर्फ आप समझा सकते हो। यानी आपने जो जिस तरीके से समझा है ना, तो वो मन में कोई एक टाइप का घर कर गया है आपका, जो भी है कि भाई वो छुप के बैठा है, उसको ढूंढना है। तो सर आपने वो चीज मुझे ढूंढ के दी कि देखो इस तरीके से ये जो गुत्थी मेरे साथ लाइफ में हो गई थी ना, कि भाई मुझे कहीं बाहर नहीं जाना, ये नहीं करना, वो नहीं करना, तो ये गुत्थी है ना सर आपने सुलझाई है। और आपने इस तरह से सुलझाई कि मेरी आज की तारीख में है ना सर, मैं रात में थोड़ा लेट सोता हूँ, ठीक है, लेकिन मैंने मेरी जो दवाई थी, दवाई मैंने बंद कर दी। वो सबसे बेस्ट पार्ट हो गया सर आपके सेशन के बाद में। आपके सेशन के बाद में है ना सर, मैंने अपनी दवाइयां बंद कर दी। दवाइयां बंद, हाँ। और सर दवाई बंद करने से फायदा क्या हो गया है कि मेरा जो बॉडी लैंग्वेज है, मेरा बात करने का तरीका है, और वो है ना थोड़ा फ्लुएंट हो गया। और आपने जिस तरीके से मुझे टैपिंग करने बोला था और दूसरी सारी एक्सरसाइज करने बोली थी, तो वो है ना मैं फेथफुली आप पे, यानी कि भाई आप पे बहुत विश्वास रख के मैंने काम किया, तो मैं सक्सेस हो गया। अभी कोई बोलता है कि ये टैपिंग क्या है, वो क्या है, तो मैं वो नहीं मानता। जैसे कोई डॉक्टर दवाई देता है तो वो समझ के देता होगा दवाई, कि भाई ये दवाई लेने से आपका बुखार चले जाएगा, वॉट एवर जो भी है। तो ये जो माइंड गेम का जो डॉक्टर आप है ना, तो सर आपसे है ना फायदा ये हो गया कि विजन एकदम क्लियर हो गया। विजन है ना काफी बहुत क्लियर हो गया। पिक्चर है ना जो धुंधला था ना, वो साफ हो गया।
All right. So this is a long video, 10 minutes ka hai almost. So if somebody wants to hear it, you can go to the YouTube channel and it's available there. So if anyone wants to hear even other testimonials, you can go there and you can listen to them. So before I won't take like more time here, and we will move on to the next technique. Okay. So there is one question which is coming from Kakunori. So how to respond when we get panic attacks when we are lonely? So please, Kakunori, let's wait for the end, and we will be having Q&A there. So everybody keep your hold on with your questions, and we will discuss them in the end in detail. Okay. So but as you have asked it here, so see, if you want to see, panic attacks are nothing but the heightened or the higher levels of anxiety. So whenever your anxiety is reaching a peak level, so that we term as panic attack. So you have entered a panic mode where anxiety is at one of the highest level. So actually you need to work upon your anxiety to get relief in the panic attacks itself. Okay, so you don't need to do anything different, but you need to work upon your root cause, your activating event, your beliefs, what we are going to discuss here itself. Okay, so let me just talk about ABCD worksheet once again. And on the day one, I talked about ABC factor. Now we will be discussing a bit more on D and E by using one more technique over here. Okay, CBT, as I asked you on the first session, it's the cognitive behavior therapy, which some of you are aware, some are not aware, but this is quite a a technique which is, or a therapy which is prevalent all over the world. Lot many people know about it, so it's heard by a lot many people. Okay, and there is a worksheet which is quite famous in this CBT technique, which is known as ABCDE worksheet. Why we call it ABCD is because of its, like what we term as A as an activating event, B as belief, C as consequences, D as dispute your beliefs, and E as effective new beliefs. So what is this A as an activating event is from where does your problem start up? So what event does it get triggered from? It can be like one could be the root cause from where it all started, maybe 5 years back, 7 years back, 10 years back, or 1 year back, from wherever before which you were all fantastic. And then suddenly something happened in your life, and then this situation started up. So, what was that activating event? What happened then? So, you need to list it down under A. So this is how ABCD worksheet works. So you need to write it down under A, like what happened in that activating event. Or if there is any trigger which happens now, because let's say 5 years back something happened, but now like a year back something again happened to me, another trigger came up or something new happened, and because of that also I'm getting this. Okay, so that also become one of your say activity, one part of your activating event. Okay, for example, if suppose there are people who says like I am getting the fear of will I get a heart attack. So where from does that fear started up? If it started up say 2 years back, what happened then? Is it somebody who you saw that time, that some of your neighbors, some of your relatives, or something, somebody else got a heart attack, or somebody else was just going through that situation? If you are seeing like getting the thoughts of will I get cancer, so have you seen somebody, or how come your thoughts came up? How did you land up in this situation? Is your activating event, because sometimes some symptoms come up, say your heart started beating faster that time for the first time because you were taking some thoughts on something. Okay, or you had a fight and your heart starting up beating faster, and you started searching Google, and Google told you, oh, it could be heart attack. And since then every now and then you are getting those thoughts and you are getting into panic modes. Okay, so that was the activating event since when it started. So you list it down under A. Then second is the B, beliefs. When you say B, so this is the interpretation about that event, because anybody could interpret an event in different way, because you have all have different filters of your experience, your understanding, that delete, distort, generalization filter, which we talked on the first day. So there could be any event happening, but if there are say 5 people seeing that event, all 5 will have different interpretation regarding that event. So if somebody got a heart attack that day, there will be like 5 6 people who were helping that person, but everybody is not getting the same thoughts that will I get heart attack? No, because all others have a different kind of filter as compared to you. But you got that will I get a heart attack? So your interpretation of that event was different as compared to other. So here under B, you need to put your analysis, like what did you interpret about that event? What was your belief which you built from there? It could be similar to like, because that person has same habits as mine, so I may also get heart attack. If he is drinking, I am also drinking, he got a heart attack, I may also get a heart attack. If he is going to gym, I am also going to gym, I may get a heart attack. If he is fat, I am also fat, I may get a heart attack. Even if one thing matches, you started up relating to yourself. So that was the biggest interpretation, or that was the biggest mistake which you did, and you created a belief inside you that because this thing happened to him, so I may also get a heart attack, because I am also going to gym, I am also fat, I am also like smoking. So there could be anything. It could be a simple interpretation of yours which is not at all factful, because there are 100 things which doesn't match between him and you, but still you interpreted it just based on one matching. And then if that belief is there, what are the thoughts which are coming to you now? Are there any pictures also coming? So the thought could be, will I get a heart attack? What will happen if nobody is around me? What will happen if I'm not being taken to the hospital in right time? So those kind of thoughts are now coming again and again to you, and maybe some pictures along with those thoughts come up. maybe even related to your activating event or something new, maybe about hospital or heart attack. Some people keep their hand like this and start thinking about those things. Okay, so this is about the beliefs. Now you write it down, what all thoughts are coming to you, what all beliefs you have built around that activating event. So you write it down under B in this section. Okay, then C is the consequences. What consequences you are facing because of these beliefs? What are the feelings and behaviors? That starts up with what emotions are building up. If you are saying, will I get a heart attack? What emotion is coming? Maybe you will say, I'm getting fear, I'm getting scared. So, what is the emotion of fear? What are the unwanted feelings coming onto you? You will say, maybe my chest is getting heavy, my heart palpitation is happening, my breathlessness is happening, I am feeling nervous, घबराहट हो रही है. So those kind of feelings which you see on your body, that also list down. What emotions you are facing, what feelings you are facing, what actions do you take when you get under this situation. Maybe you are going for the body checkup again and again, or you are trying to make sure you are not going outside. You are just remaining inside your home or within 1 kilometer of your home, or you are not going into a crowded place, or you are not going into a place which matches with your activating event in some way, right? So such kind of actions, just list down there what exactly you are doing because of these beliefs, these consequences. Understood? So this is all about your problem, analyzing your problem, going deeply, A, B, and C. Now, when you understand the problem, now we are coming on to D and E to find the solution of the problem. So D is dispute your beliefs. That means challenge this old belief which is creating problem, because there is an interpretation which you have created and that is a wrong interpretation because of your filter. Now we need to challenge that old belief which was saying, because of that person smoking, you are also smoking, so you may get a heart attack. That was a wrong belief. If that person is going to gym, I am also going to gym, I may also get a heart attack. There are hundreds and thousands and lakhs of people going daily to the gym, but they are not getting heart attacks. So why are you comparing only with one person? Why? So then you need to challenge this old belief by creating a new thought, a new belief here. So you need to work on it and write down a new belief. What exactly is that new thought? So we will work on it. Don't worry. Just listen to me for now. We'll be working even one step more effectively than this ABCD worksheet in this coming technique. So don't worry. Just listen to me in this one. Then when you have created this thought, which is challenging this old belief, now do it, and do it repeatedly for say months and months. So CBT says you need to work for 5 6 months daily, write it down, keep like writing daily multiple times and work for 5 6 months. But I won't ask you for 5 6 months. You just give me few weeks with the way I tell you, and that thought will change. So now, when you have given a new thought, then see, have by repeating, are you able to establish an effective new belief? Like what kind of emotions are now coming when you see this new thought? What kind of feelings are coming? What actions you are taking? So you need to establish a new belief there. Okay, so this is how CBT asked to tell in the ABCD worksheet. So you can work according to this also. Plus, I'll give you another like one step ahead of this. So you need to go deeply into it and then work upon this. Okay, so let's move on. And this new slide, which I say communication model. Yesterday also I told you about this. So I will tell once more because this relates to the CBT worksheet combined with this communication model. We will have it in the next the technique which we will be using for working on our thoughts. To understand this communication model, to see there are external communication which we are doing, like I am speaking to you. and there is internal communication also happening side by side, that I am speaking something to myself also, you are also speaking something to yourself. So whatever is the communication, whether I am communicating outside or whether I am communicating inside, the value of words is just 7%. That means 7 out of 100. Whatever words I am saying, the value, the weightage they carry is just 7%. The tonality with which I am saying, that says its weightage is 38%. The tone with which I am saying, and the body language, how my body shapes up when these words are said with this tonality, how my body works out, that gives 55% weightage to the communication. So your words, whatever you are communicating inside or outside, when you are saying some thought, oh, will I get a heart attack? So those words, their weightage is just 7%, but the tonality and body language is contributing 93% to that communication. So just think about when you are saying, will I get a heart attack? Just notice your tonality. Tonality mein hi dar hai. You are fearful. Will I get a heart attack? See the tonality. You're not saying, will I get a heart attack? Your body is not opening up. The body language is, will I get a heart attack? The tonality, the body language, notice that. But the words are same. Will I get a heart attack? See, total different tonality, total different body language, and the communication changes. So this we will use in the next coming up technique, and you have to work upon your thought which is giving trouble to you. And we will use it under disempowering versus empowering thoughts technique. So if you don't have a notebook pen with you, please get a notebook pen right away, quickly run and get a notebook pen for yourself. We'll just wait for 10 seconds and then we will start on to this technique. All right, let's start up. So on the left hand side page, take a clean page. On the left hand side, just write down on top disempowering thought, like you see it here. And on the right hand side page, just write down empowering thought. Okay, on the left hand side, disempowering thought. On the right hand side, empowering thought. So now under disempowering thought, whatever thought is troubling you, for example, as I've written here, will I get a heart attack? Will I lose my money? Will I lose business? Will I lose my client? So that kind of disempowering thought which are troubling you. So just write it down here under disempowering thought. It should not be a story. Yeah, I went there, my friend dished me, he did this to me, that to me, and now I'm feeling bad. Not those things. What is that one or two liner which is again which is troubling you now? Maybe just simply, my friend dished me. Usne mujhe dhoka de diya. He dished me. Just think which language you use for your thoughts. In what language are you thinking? Not speaking. In what language do you think? So your disempowering thought should be in that language only. If you are thinking in Hindi, write your disempowering thought in Hindi. If you think in English, write your disempowering thought in English. If you think in Gujarati, write it in Gujarati. If you think it in Bengali, Bengali. If you think it in Malayalam, Malayalam. But once you are done with the disempowering thought, write it down in the chat box in Hindi or English only, because I understand only those languages. Okay. So when you are done with your disempowering thought, write it down in the chat box and let me try to give some examples from different people when they write it, whether you are choosing the right thought, if you are framing it right or not. We will do both for disempowering as well as empowering thought. So what is your disempowering thought? Just write it down in the chat box and I'll help you out in correcting it quickly. If anybody has written it, So can you please type it in the chat box? What is the thought which is troubling you? Okay, will black magic kill me? Is this the thought which is troubling you again and again? Will this black magic kill me? Will this black magic kill me? Will this black magic kill me? Is it going again and again in this way only? Or is it something else? Just notice your words. What exactly are coming to your mind? What are those words? Is this like, will black magic kill me? Black magic. Or is it just black magic? Black magic. Is it black magic? Is it black magic? Are you looking like that into each and everything? Or is it just this way only? Will black magic kill me? Just you need to notice because that's your thought. Okay. And just listen to others. You will get to know how what I'm talking about. Karan Kumar says heart problems. Karan Kumar, your thought is not the heart problems. We are talking about the disempowering thought. So heart problems, heart problems, heart problems. The thoughts are not going like this. Or is it just heart problems, heart problems, heart problems? It may be something else. Will I get a heart attack? Oh, is it a heart attack? What is it happening? Why my heart is like pounding faster? So that kind of thing. What exactly are your words? What exactly are your thoughts? So just notice that it might not be heart problems, heart problems, heart problems. It may not be like that. Vartika ji, toxicity, anxiety. No, that's you're talking about. You're just giving a name to your problem. What are the thoughts which are going in your mind? Is it like toxicity, anxiety, toxicity, anxiety, toxicity, anxiety? Is it going like this? You'll say no. What is that? Which what kind of thought is that which is going again and again? It may be like, is it anxiety? Will anxiety come again? What is that thought? Exact words, because everybody has different words. Like Haripriya is saying, will I get any serious disease? So yes, this could be one thought. Will I get any serious disease? Is this a serious disease? Are these symptoms showing a serious disease? So what exactly is that thought? You just need to write it down. Will I get a better job? Will I be able to close my debt? Yes, these thoughts are right. So if you are getting these again and again, will I get a better job? Will I be able to close my debt? Will I be able to pay my lenders? So those kind of things, yes, those could be right thought. Haripriya says now it's clear. Okay, fantastic. Will black magic kill me? Yes, that is expert on black magic. So, Mr. Yogesh, we will, as I said, we will remove you if you are like doing certain kind of ads or whatever. Please don't do it here. Otherwise, we may remove you because nobody. Just ask Akunori. She won't be able to like. She won't be able to go there and just check whatever you are just typing your email or whatever you are going because you need to establish the credibility before somebody goes there. So don't just try to give out the numbers or the email IDs and nothing happens with that way. Okay. Abhinay is saying, will my family members be fine health-wise? So what thought is coming? Like, is something happening to my family members? Is that the thought? Or will they be fine? Is that the thought? Don't try to like make it or shape it in a good way. Just write down what exactly is the thought. Will something happen to my family member is different, or will my family members be fine? Both are different. Okay, so whatever is coming to your mind, just take that thought. Okay, because this is for you, this is about your mind. Yes, will anyone get killed by black magic? Will anyone get killed by black magic? So Kagunori ji, you only can understand what exactly is there in your mind, what is flowing. So frame according to that. Okay. Are you saying will it impact me or will it impact anyone? So that way you need to just check your thought. What is the right thought or what is or you can take your time. Just think around. What thought I usually get? Just think around and then see what are the exact words. You will get to know. Karan Kumar says, क्या मुझे heart attack होगा क्या? हाँ, this is correct. So if you are getting this way, कहीं heart attack तो नहीं आ जाएगा क्या मुझे heart attack होगा? तो ये this is the right thought. Okay. So will my relationship be successful? Yes, this could be the right one. Will my relationship be successful? I'm again and again you are thinking, will this relationship be successful? If you have got hurt with like the previous relationship, you may again and again think over, will this relationship be successful? I'm entering into a new relationship. Will this be successful? Will this be successful? So that thought can trouble you. I wrote it, sir. It's clear. Okay, thank you. Thank you. People are jealous of me. Will anyone get killed by black? If will anyone get killed by black magic? Will it impact on me? Okay, yeah. If those are the thoughts, then that's it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. If you have framed the disempowering thought, now let's move on to the empowering thought, where under the previous one ABCD worksheet, we were saying dispute your thoughts. Now we are going to dispute the thoughts, but with more effectiveness. So when I say dispute your thought or give the empowering thought, you need to frame a thought which is opposite to this, which is totally opposite to this thought. Opposite in the sense that that is true even, but you are also giving some facts along with it. Okay, you are giving some facts and figures, and then you are saying the previous thought is crap. Directly you are not saying, but you are giving a right thought. For example, I will explain you here. So if you have a thought like, will I get a heart attack, like Mr. Karan was having, कि कहीं मुझे heart attack तो नहीं आ जाएगा. So empowering thought would be, why would I? My lifestyle, my food habits, my body are all different from that person. Why would I get an heart attack? See, when I'm saying this, and Mr. Karan, if you're going it in Hindi, you can say like, मुझे क्यों होगा? मेरा लाइफस्टाइल, मेरे फूड हैबिट्स, मेरा बॉडी सब बिल्कुल अलग है. मुझे क्यों होगा? Okay. Even this empowering thought could be reworded in another way, like my neighbor had some addiction. If you are like seeing your neighbor and after seeing him you are thinking like, will I get a heart attack? Or your friend, whatever you can say, my friend had some addiction of cigarette, alcohol. I don't have any of these. My lifestyle, my food habits are completely different. Why would it happen to me? Or you can revert like, I exercise daily, I eat good food, my family history is also fine, I don't have any bad habits. Why am I scared? I am perfectly healthy. Or you can say, I have got all my tests done 2 3 times and everything is coming fine. All my heart reports are working, are fantastic. Why am I afraid? Nothing will happen to me. Okay, that way you need to create an empowering thought, such a thought which could give you kick, which would give you a boost. When you speak on that or when you talk about that thought, suddenly a boost comes up to you, suddenly a kick comes up to you. Okay, is it clear? If it is like, will I lose my money? So you can say, I did proper research and then invested my money. I have good experience of this area. Why should I be bothered? Everything will be fine. Or you can say, I invested only one portion of my money and I am aware that business can create both profit and loss. But that is my conscious decision and I am fully ready for it. You can create any thought which you are seeing that this is going to like reverse that thought. Okay, but that thought should be true, that should not be a false one. For example, you are daily smoking cigarettes, but you are saying, my neighbor had the addiction of cigarette, I don't have any of these. Your mind will say, oh, sorry, what are you saying? You daily smoke 10 cigarettes and you are saying you don't smoke? The mind will reject your thought. If you are saying, my friend had addiction of alcohol, I don't have that. And if you are drinking, your mind will say, oh, after some time you will go and open the bottle. How are you saying this? It will reject your thought. So you need to be true to yourself. Don't pick this one then. Pick something else. Like, why would I? My lifestyle, my food habits, my body are all different from that person. Why would I be bothered? Okay, understood? So now create an empowering thought for yourself and type it down in the chat box. Let me just see the chat box. Okay. Haripriya says, my husband had severe stroke, so I was thinking about serious disease, but I'm healthy. Daily I practice yoga, exercise, good food, it's clear. So Haripriya, just remove the first couple of sentences because those sentences are still bringing you fear. Because when you talk about my husband had severe stroke, so the pictures of those things like those times comes up, your husband having stroke, because your mind works in pictures. Okay, so you don't like work according to that. Do it according to the positive things. Okay, or am I reading an older message? I don't know if that is an old one. Okay, so if you are saying everything is perfect by the grace of God, all is well, no, don't take this one. Okay, you are just generalizing thing. Everything is perfect by the grace of God, all is well. If you are saying this, then why you are sitting here if everything is fine, right? So talk about that. What exactly is the problem? Reverse that. Okay, that I have done all my test reports are working are fine. I've got through the test done to couple of times. All my body parts are working fine. Why am I bothered? Okay, so that could be one way of writing it. Okay, I think there are multiple messages, so I'm now puzzled which one was the first one. Maybe I may miss. Let's check Binduji. I'll get a great job. I am well qualified. By grace of God, I can settle all my loans. Yeah. So this way, like you are saying, I'll get a better job. I am well qualified. So you may say, I am well qualified and I'm working hard to like brush up my skills. So soon I'll get a good job. Soon I'll be getting a fantastic job and I'll settle all my loans once I get a job. Simply. Okay. Like I am well qualified. I am brushing up my skills daily. So I'll soon get a good job. Okay. So that way, just work upon your thoughts. Only God can kill. Kakunori is saying only God can kill and no one can kill me. By grace of God, I will do my work. He will bless me. So Kakunori ji, just say, I have full faith on my God. Rather than using the words like kill and all, just forget them. I have full faith on my God and He has blessed me with a long life. I have full faith on my God. He has blessed me with a beautiful life and I will work according to His guidance. That's it. I am not afraid of anything. Do it that way. Sir, empowering words are magic to overcome from these thoughts. Yes, Karanji. These will really, if you work upon these words for few days itself, these will take you out quickly. I'm already working with a person in the personal counseling for this thing, like heart related things. And within few sessions itself is showing fantastic results. I am healthy. I've checked it. I am leading a disciplined life, doing yoga, doing exercise. I am healthy. Yes. So maybe just cut off the repetitive words, and just try to frame it in as small as possible, 2, 3 lines itself. Yeah, I've done my checkups. My body is, my all my organs are working fantastically. Daily, I'm doing yoga and exercise. I'm perfectly healthy. See, not only these words. Now there will be an addition. What I am trying to say is the addition of tonality and body language. Because just now I showed you the communication model. The communication model says tonality and body language adds up to 93% of your communication. If you will just speak the words, those are going to just impact 7%. And then you will say, sir, I'm not getting results. What I am saying is only these words are not important. Writing the empowering words or the changed words is not only like going to help you. You need to give them a befitting tonality and the body language. For example, when I was talking about this empowering thought. So the disempowering thought was, will I get a heart attack? So suddenly I have an empowering thought. Why would I? My lifestyle, my food habits, my body are all different. Why would I? See, my body opens up, my hands opens up. There is a kind of confidence in the sentence I am saying, and my mind works with that confidence. If you will say, oh, why would I? My lifestyle, my food habits, my body all are different. Why would I? Mind will understand the difference between the two tonalities, the two body language. Yeah, अभी भी डरा हुआ है ये तो. Is still afraid. That means there is something wrong. But when you say, why would I? My lifestyle, my food habits, my body are all different. Why would I be bothered? And you say it 10, 20 times just once, or like in like for a few days, you will see a drastic change in that thought, how that thought was troubling you earlier and how it works now. But at least do it for some days, at least take some weeks and work on your thoughts, because those are going to really take you out of the lot of trouble. But notice what tonality and body language you are using. Okay. Yes, Kakunariji, if you change the tonality and you're saying it's working, fantastic, fantastic. Change the tone, change the body language. See how I am speaking. When I say, will I get a heart attack? Kande jhuk rahe hain. My shoulders are going down. I am even looking downwards. My tonality, there's a fear when I speak, will I get a heart attack? Because that kind of thoughts always come with that fear. But when you are saying an empowering thought, open up your body. Why would I? My lifestyle, my food habits, those are completely different. I exercise daily. I eat good food. I have done all my checkups and everything is fantastic. When you speak like that, your mind is taking that from you. That means you were earlier getting a different kind of push from the body, different emotions, different feelings. Now you are getting different ones. Okay. Okay, who else? Okay, so I think mostly I've covered whoever has written it here. So if people are shying off from sharing it, then you need to do it yourself. Okay, so now what you need to do, just hold on. You don't need, you are not finished, we are not finished yet with the technique. So now you have got your disempowering thought, your empowering thought. Now you know you have to speak with tonality as well as body language. But what we are going to do and why we are going to do this is, see, when you say, will I get a heart attack? This is a thought which is automatically coming to you. And it comes anywhere, any place, anytime. Maybe when you are in the traveling in a bus, when you are traveling in a train, when you are in a party, when you are in a hospital, when you are sleeping, when you are awake, when you are jogging, wherever you are, it can come anywhere. So we term it as automatic negative thoughts or ANTs. Okay. So when such a thought is there, now we have built an empowering thought for this. But this thought can come anytime. How will my empowering thought work then? So what you need to do is for next few days, say 10, 20, 30, until this thought gets figured up here. So you need, what you need to do is daily write both disempowering thought and empowering thought. Like suppose when I start writing, I'll write, will I get a heart attack? Then under empowering thought, I would write, why would I? My lifestyle, my food habits, my body are all different from that person. Why would I? I have written once. Then speak once. Will I get a heart attack? With the same tonality, body language. Will I get a heart attack? And then as soon as you are done with disempowering thoughts, suddenly speak up. Why would I? My lifestyle, my food habits, my body are all different from that person. Why would I? Then again write it down. Both disempowering as well as empowering. Again speak up. Will I get a heart attack? Why would I? My lifestyle, my food habits, my body are all different. Why would I? Again write it down. Will I get a heart attack? Why would I? My lifestyle, my food habits, my body are all different. Why would I? So repeat it 10, 20 times daily for next few days. And you will notice that these two sentences, both disempowering as well as empowering, will get combined. So whenever this automatic negative thought will come up, suddenly your empowering thought will start coming up quickly. Why are we doing so? Because whenever you are getting disempowering thought, when you say, will I get a heart attack? And you stop at that, what happens is that kind of fear, emotion, that feeling that remains in your body until some new thought, some different thought comes up, a stronger thought comes up. Till then, or stronger feeling comes up. Till then, that feeling stays, and you are generating cortisol inside you. But now what is happening? See why this problem was happening, because you stopped at that thought, and whatever thought remains inside you at the end, so that is leaving its feelings, leaving its emotions inside your body. Now what you are doing, we are combining both these thoughts. So when you will say, will I get a heart attack? Suddenly it comes up, why would I? My lifestyle, my food habits, my body are different. Why would I bother? And now see, when you stop at this, what happens? A beautiful feeling is generating in your body. You are not stopping at, will I get a heart attack, that fearful feeling. You are generating confidence. You are having a good feeling. You are saying, why would I be bothered? My lifestyle, my food habits, my body are all different. Not to worry. And then you stop. Then your feelings remain of this sentence, of these thoughts. Those will remain inside. So when again comes up, because now this is an automatic negative thought. Maybe you are in your office sitting there, you'll suddenly get, oh, will I get a heart attack? Just inside you. Suddenly that the empowering thought also starts up. Why would I? My lifestyle, my food habits, my body are different. Why would I? Because both of them are now attached, because you have written and spoken so many times. You have worked on it for days and days, and now it has stuck in your mind. So now the feeling which is left, which you're saying is generating anxiety in you, that will stop once you are thorough with this. But you have to work for days, maybe few weeks. Is it clear, everyone? Is it clear? Sachin Mahajan is saying magical results of this program. Thank you. Thank you. Haripriya is saying it's working. Thank you. Kokunori is also saying it's working. Thank you. Thank you. Fantastic. Fantastic. So the guys who are just seeing, like we, because you guys are working along with me. Some guys are just listening. They are not working side by side with me. So you guys may not be getting the results as these guys are getting. So please work upon things. When I'm saying I'm giving you enough time to think over, to write down, but still you are not writing it down here. So please work upon things. Okay. So if you are not working here, but at least you now know, you understand what exactly need to be done. So then go back and work upon your thoughts. It won't change right now. Technosparkji, thank you. But it won't change with me telling this. You need to work on it for a few days. You need to work desperately on these thoughts, whichever is troubling you. Maybe take one thought at a time and work on it for a few days and then see the results. And then take any other thought which is troubling, because these negative thoughts are not much. There may be one, two, or three. Because if you are saying, will I get a heart attack? This thought itself is coming in different stories. One way it will be saying, oh, usko kuch ho gaya. That guy got, Satish Kaushik got affected due to heart attack. So that way you are getting thought this. But your original thought was, will I get a heart attack? Then some other day you will hear some other news, you will again start that journey, or that thought will again start up. So you need to work upon your basic thought. Okay. Sir, please share level 3 video in YouTube. So OnePlusG, all 3 days will all be, this is going live in YouTube. So once we end it up here, it directly goes on to the YouTube. All 3 days are available there. And this is in English. If somebody wants it in Hindi, so last week's video is there. Okay. You can see multiple videos, different ways with different participants. Okay. And even in future, if you want to attend it again, if we are doing the session, then it's open to you. Okay. All right. Okay. So as I have been saying, things won't work up so quickly, because these are the demonstrations which I'm doing. You have to work on your thoughts because no one else can work on this. Nobody else, no medicine can work on your thought. No medicine can work on your feeling or your root cause, because that's already gone. These negative thoughts or whatever thoughts are going in your mind are just the words. And what medicine can work on words? What medicine can work on thing which has happened 5 years back, 10 years back? How can it take out those emotions which are held up there? How can it take out those feelings? So you need to work with different techniques which we have shared here. Okay. So if you want to get out of these problems quickly, you need to take massive actions. You need to take big actions, as I have been saying. So if you want to focus and work on for next few weeks, and you want to get back to your life, which was already which was there earlier before this thing came up, then I would say join us in level 2 workshop. But like this 3 days workshop, which was free for all of you, the level 2 workshop is a paid workshop. Okay, so let me just tell you a bit about this, like how this level 2 workshop functions. So it will happen on Zoom in small groups of 2 to 5 people. Will form some groups, and live online Zoom program will happen. In this workshop, you will also have one personal session in the starting, which will help us understand your history, your current issues, where is your root cause, what exactly are the thoughts coming up, what anxiety is coming. So all those things we will understand in the first session. And then the 1 month program starts, where you will have 8 sessions for in the 4 weeks. So every week there are two sessions. Every session is of 2 hours, where we are going to do different techniques. Not these ones, but different techniques. There will be other techniques also. So whatever in the personal session we got, like what all problems you are facing from all the members of the group. So we try to customize the group according to those techniques, which will be useful to your problems. Okay, so you get total around 18 to 20 hours in this group program. So here you can ask all sort of questions which you are getting trouble with, or how you need to implement the techniques according to your problem, how you need to customize them according to your things. Because now, as I have multiple audience, we are just giving you techniques randomly. I'm not working on each and every one, understanding their thought, their anxiety, their root cause, and how you can work on when you have multiple people. So there the group will be small, 2 to 4 or 5 people, and then we can work on them very easily. Okay. So this workshop is usually of 24,999, but as I said yesterday, this we are offering for rupees 9,999 only for the guys who are attending level 1 workshop. Okay. So apart from this level 2 workshop, we have one more option, which is the personal counseling. So if there are any guys who are saying, I want to do it alone, I don't want to be a participant in a group, I don't want to share my problems in the group. So for them, you have the personal counseling option, but that will be a little bit costlier than the level 2 workshop, because that is a group program. So in personal counseling, it will be on Zoom, and it will be between me and you only. So it's just one-to-one thing. So in personal counseling, it's a 1 month package of 10 sessions, where every session will be of 1 hour 15 minutes to 1 hour 30 minutes. So here we will customize all the techniques, exercise according to your problem only. We will work upon that problem, and we will regularly, like, you can ask any questions, you can ask anything there, whatever is related to you. So everything, because it's just you and me, so everything goes according to your plan. Okay, so usually this personal counseling is 29,999, but we are offering it for you guys for rupees 19,999 only. And this is personal counseling, just one-to-one. Okay, so if anyone of you want to use this offer, so you can go through the payment mode. There are two payment modes. One is through the Razor Pay, link which you can pay online or through Paytm, Google Pay, Phone Pay. These are the other options. I am just putting it in the chat box, and you can use any of these options for any of these workshops. Okay. All right. So this is what I wanted to tell you in this program. So now whatever questions you have, you can come up with those questions. But before you go into questions, I'll request you to go into your chat box, and I'm sharing one link of the post which of the ad which you saw and came to us. So this is the link which will open up as. So please just like, share, comment on this one so that we can reach out to other people also. If you can share it, share. If you want to comment it, comment like how did you like the program. If you didn't like it, please you can mention that also. If you liked it, please mention that. Okay. So if you can help us reach out to more people, that will be really great. Okay, just please say some like, comment, share. That will help us reach out to other people. They will also read your comments, and we will also get some motivation. Okay, so take some 10 seconds and then we move over to the Q&A part. All right, so let me just unmute you, or let you unmute yourself. I'm just allowing you to unmute yourself. So if there are any questions, you can now unmute yourself and ask me. If anybody has any question, yeah, please. Sachin Mahajan is saying, this is the way to live a happy life. This program teach me so many impossible things. How it is possible. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Sachin. Thank you very much, Binduji. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir, for your active and motivational class. Thank you. How to get online certification courses, sir. Vijayaji, sorry, we are not giving any certifications because this is not a like a teaching thing. We are more working on people who are affected with this like different mental health issues. So that's why. Thank you, sir, for teaching me all the technical. All 3 days, I had learned many techniques and I got a clear view about my thoughts. Tapping method works well for me. I'll practice it. If in case if there are any extra discounts for level 2, inform me, sir. So Binayji, this is the because we are not doing like other workshops you would have attended. Like they will say this, then lesser, then lesser, then lesser. No, because this is we are dealing with the problem areas and we need to work with everyone for 18-20 hours. So this is like it requires a lot of hard work and efforts. So we have kept the minimum price for this. So please, if you want to work upon new things, you can maybe join our YouTube things, and you will keep getting new videos also there. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Kakunori. Thank you, Vijay. Thank you. So are there any questions? Okay, Kakunori is asking how to handle panic attacks. So see, Kakunori, there is no single way to handle the panic attack. As I said previously, this is a heightened form of anxiety. Just don't think it as a different thing. This is just your anxiety, which is now at one of the peakest forms. Okay, this has happened because your emotion level has gone high. There must be some thoughts which have gone into your mind, or some emotion which is coming up which has resulted into high level of feelings. Emotions or this anxiety is nothing but your unwanted feelings. So these feelings are a result of your thoughts and your emotions, but those thoughts and emotions are related to your root cause, your activating event. So once you work upon these things, automatically it will help in your panic attacks and they will slowly die down. What happens is, once we got a panic attack on due to something, we start like ignoring that and we start doing we stop doing those things wherever we got panic attacks. So once we are stopping doing that, we are like increasing our fear inside. You don't need to do that, because once you got the panic attack, that was the heightened form of your anxiety. Now start working on your anxiety slowly for a few days, and then start doing the exposure work, that go there wherever you were like stopping yourself from doing those activities. So now start doing those activities, because when you are saying when we are alone, see, these are the unwanted feelings. If you have got your body checkups done and all your organs are working perfectly fine, then nothing will happen to you. Nothing will happen. So don't worry that something will happen to me. If your heart is pounding faster, you are facing breathlessness, this is because you are running those thoughts here, those thoughts which are related to your activating event. When this combination happens, then your body is seeing these unwanted feelings. So when you will start facing those things, you stop this escapism thing, that you are running away from those things. You stop escaping from that thing, whichever is going on. Then you will slowly better your response, because the feeling, anxiety feeling which came on the first day, now when you are exposing in the next day, it will reduce. The next day you expose yourself, it will further reduce. Again you do it, it will reduce, and slowly everything will be gone. You remember the golden rule? ना डरना है, ना भागना है, ना लड़ना है, बस फेस करना है. You should not have any fear. You should not run away. You should not fight back. Just face whatever is coming to you and just see what is happening to me without doing any judgments. If there is any feeling, say, on your chest, just see it as it is. Don't judge. Will it kill me? What will happen to me? Will it just why my heart is doing like that? When you start saying those thoughts, that increases the anxiety levels, because it's a loop. Once you have a thought, it will result into anxiety. Then when that anxiety is coming up, more thoughts come up. More thoughts come up, more anxiety. More anxiety, more thoughts. More thoughts, more anxiety. And it starts building up. If you need to get rid of your anxiety, stop these thoughts, because these are the ones which are landing up there. Change your thoughts. I don't mean to say stop your thought, because those won't get stopped. Change your thoughts. You need to change them if you want to get a different response from your body. If you keep taking these thoughts, same response will get repeated. If you change those thoughts, slowly that response will change. It will take some time, but it will change. That's why I say learn deep breathing, change your thoughts, work on your thoughts, work on your emotions. So that will help you get rid of that panic attack. Okay, is it clear? So whenever you are in panic attack, first of all, just start taking deep breaths. Because with deep breaths, you call your PNS system, parasympathetic nervous system. Because whenever you want to relax, you need to call, your body calls your parasympathetic nervous system. Whenever you are in fight and flight mode, that is calling your SNS, sympathetic nervous system. So you don't need to enter or you need to come out of that SNS and go into the PNS, so that you can relax yourself. And deep breathing gives you the perfect thing which can help you relax. So take long and deep breaths, slow and deep breaths, because the faster you take breath, the more you are troubling yourself. So slow down your breath, take deep breaths, nothing will happen. Just say, I am not at all afraid. Rather, be happy from now on, that okay, this anxiety is coming. Now I will use some techniques and take it out. I always ask my participants to be happy when anxiety is coming, because this is coming. Now I'm working on it. I am not afraid. That means next time the lesser version will come up. So when you are ready to accept it, ready to work with those feelings, ready to just not get afraid of those feelings and be not running away from them, then those feelings will slowly start going away. So that's why I'm saying face it. Until you face it, till then these feelings will keep chasing you. You can't escape. You can't escape from them. Wherever you go, Switzerland चले जाओ, Honolulu चले जाओ, कहीं चले जाओ, this is going to be there with you. Nothing is going to change. Because you can get fear from something else there. This mind is going with you. Hope I'm making myself clear. Thank you. Haripriya ji is saying you are an amazing trainer, teacher. The presentation is excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Kapunori ji. Thank you. All right. Any other question? Karan ji is very clear. Fantastic. Any other question, or shall we close it for the day? So this is the last day of the 3-day workshop. So if anybody has missed it, so please go to the YouTube. You have the channel link. So please go there. You can look for day 1 and day 2. And this day 3 will also go as soon as I close this down. So you will be able to see it under the live section as a video. Now also it's going live. Thank you very much. Okay, if there are no questions, so we'll close it here. And thank you very much for attending. Thank you for your time which you have given us here. So thank you so much. So we'll see you somewhere. It's a small world. So hope to see you sometime. Namaskar. Thank you.